Hi there everyone, I am your German snob and I'm here with another episode of Let's Play Thief. And in the last episode we snuck into Lord Bafford's mansion to get a scepter there, along with some other loot. And that's what we're going to do. Now so far we're only in the servants' quarters. I'm not sure if there's anything particularly useful, yet we better be careful. Now, as far as I remember, there's one sleeping guy in there and absolutely no loot. Well, they are servants, they lead a simple life. What can you say? Also, I hear someone whistling, and chances are that it's a guard. So let's better be careful. In there's that one guy, and along with another guy, and we better don't go there because they might see us. I mean, there were some shadows to hide into, but to hide in rather, but I'm not sure if they were really dark enough to be safe. Also, here's the kitchen. There, as far as I remember, is one guy. See that one guy? Yeah, he won't be there for very much longer. Good night, man. Didn't mean to hurt you, but I couldn't avoid it. I'm sorry. Now, time to hide that guy. I doubt that anyone in this room will find him, especially not if we go back there to hide him somewhat in the shadow. Alright. It's not entirely dark here, but yeah, don't think anyone will find him. So, how about the kitchen? Anything valuable in there? It is most definitely worth taking a look. And there is that little note. Please speak to Kurt last night's dinner, but I think my instructions, but the lamb was somewhat older than the spring, and I am in no way fooled by his practice of warning the salad to disguise wilting. Well, basically the kind of stuff you'd expect in a kitchen. Just a little note to the cook. But other than that, anything actually, as I said, valuable in here? Nope, as it appears, just what you'd expect in a kitchen, that being food. And of course, wine. That we can't actually drink, but just throw. It's fairly useless, but we can eat the food. Like the deer leg, or that cheese, I assume it is. Yes. Which of course refills our health. But otherwise hardly helps us. So, is that loot or is it... Ah, yes it is. Nice. Anything else around here? Well, there's this room. But... it looks pretty empty. It's probably the servant's dining room or something. And let me save here. Yes. So here we are. And the walls, as well as these wall carpets, which is basically not how they're actually called, but it's a like kind of translation from what the German word for them is. Never mind. They look considerably fancier, which means that we are also in a fancier part of the mansion. You can tell because the guards here are very observant. I'm sorry. Though it's not really worth cutting out, seeing how the loading times are pretty short. Yes. And now let's be careful about this. And while we're at it, show what the water arrows are all about. Well, we can shoot them at torches, and they go out. It's pretty amazing. So now that guy won't be able to see us if we are smart about this. And hide in a place where he's not able to see us if we are smart about this. Yeah. Now he's turning around. We can... Shit, there's another one. Ah. Damn. Did he see me? No, no one here. Move on. And you go to sleep. Attaboy. Now we just have to hide his body. Where? Well, probably not here. I wonder if that room is safe. It probably isn't. But let me save here. And yes, I am going to find out how to quick save in this game. Actually, you know what? I'm doing it right now. Excuse me for a moment. Well, there we go. It's F11. Okay, the more you know, right? So we hide his body back here. I think, other than that, this room should be safe. Yeah. And now please expect me to horribly abuse that quick save button. Alrighty, now let's actually get somewhere. Let's see about that. Where should we go first? I think the last time I've played through this mission, I came in through the other side of the place, and that's where we would, yeah. I don't need to go here. What we are supposed to do is go to the upper floors. But on the other hand, I don't want to miss anything. Which means we might spend a bit more time here. So if I remember correctly, if we go back here, we might actually get somewhere interesting. And by interesting, I mean very heavily guarded. Because basically that amounts to the same thing. Because really, would you guard a room that doesn't have anything valuable in there? I think not. However, there are safer ways to get there. Also, hey, look at that goblet there. It's probably pretty valuable. And seeing how we have to pick up 700 gold coins worth of loot here, we should probably not miss anything. Also, not a note. To all staff, the Sir will be taking his dinner and evening out tonight, so domestics and manservants have the night free. Housekeepers still expect to finish the quarters and general polish. The house guard is notified as an shirk, and lapses will be brought up with the Sir. Cedric, huh? Well, Cedric seems to be basically what today would be called the Lord's Butler. Well, never mind. We're going to go back here, for I remember that there was probably something useful here of some sort. Well, at least it can't hurt to go here. At least I hope so. You know, at least if there's not another guard here. I mean, I know there was one around these rooms. Just don't know where exactly. Okay, so first, this door, it would be our escape route. But we can see to that later. Other than that, there is, as far as I remember... Yes, exactly. There's this room, a library of sorts. With, once again, some loot. It's not much, but it's something. Here. There's mostly guards. Well, don't want to go here then. You're now trying to do this systematically. And that's the same place, yeah. And as you can probably guess, no, you can't put out these lamps with water arrows. That wouldn't work. So you know what? I probably shouldn't dawdle here and just get up to the upper floors already. Yeah. There's even a treasure chest here. With what appears to be pretty valuable wine in there. Okay.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ah, dang. Hey!
Nothing here now.
Surprise!
Intruder!
Ah, damn. Cut. See, now that's how we would have done it if we weren't complete idiots, by which I mean if I wasn't a complete idiot. Really, we can just kinda ambush him once he gets out the doorway. Really, I have no idea why he gave me that much trouble. Should probably also hide his body, just to make sure. And while I wonder what would happen if we just threw him out of the window, I think it's not safe enough. So that means we're gonna go here, taking a little detour. And then, also there's a colleague of his who is completely drunk, so won't be a danger to us. You know. So yeah, we are going to hide his body here. I put out the torch. and also beat another guard unconscious while I was off screen, but really it wasn't all that exciting, and then finally move on. Okay. Also, that's not the same room, but it is a room nonetheless. And these plates don't really seem to qualify as loot. Okay then, never mind. Just seem to be a fancy dining room of sorts. But yeah, no. You can never be sure enough. Let's get back up. After all, that's where the Lord himself lives. On the upper floors. Also, nothing in here. That means we have to get out. And I seem to remember there being a guard around here, but I might be wrong. Also, there's something to these... Ah, God, why can't I think of the word for them? Well, there's something behind these things. Well, not always, but sometimes there are secret passages hidden behind them. Which is why it's almost always worth to slice them up with your sword. Yes. Anything up? I thought someone heard me. At least it sounded like that. But I appear to have been wrong. Okay. Now here we are. There are, as you can expect, a lot of guards up here. Like him. Is he gonna turn around? No, he is not. But yeah, as I said, a lot of guards. So that means we're just going to...
What is that?
You know, I thought that these were loot, but I was wrong.
Don't think you can hide for long.
And now someone might have seen me. Oh no, they didn't. Thank God then. Would have really regretted to reload here. Anything in there? No. Anything in there? Well, yes, but it's completely useless. Anything in there? Yes! Okay. Well, however, we are hidden here. So that means we can probably go down there and they won't at least immediately be able to see or hear us. We just have to be careful. I mean, they are looking for us. They've probably caught a glimpse of us while we came in here. But nothing too bad. Before they can actually go and look for us, we should be away already. But we are far from safe now. There are still quite a lot of rooms that we haven't explored yet. Like this one.
Only if he reads them or if it's just for show.
Well, I don't know. But who does, really? What these bottles looking like loot, but... not being valuable at all. Also, there should be another... Hey, a necklace! Well, I won't complain. But I also think there should be a readable here. Here we have it. Recent delivery of antiquities from Bono contains several items which we felt might be interesting to use. It's a bit of backstory of how he acquired that scepter we are supposed to steal. You can read it if you want to. No, really, they tend to be actually interesting. But, well, you know, I won't read them out loud. Though, I do rather like this one. And I know this is going to sound really dumb, but in my opinion it reads kind of like beat poetry, or something like that. You know, Milordy Bafford, speaks thee sell to Chinny did he bid. Wreckbound, the hammer hearts have been afoot, a skulk, a ferreting about, grabbing many a want to vanish in the cold stone down below the 40 chained cells. Took stay your dealer Tarkus in their clutches night past, and 2 patrons as well, named of Lisal and Rien, skept as they left. And these not the first, cries Chinny. Little wonder then if Dreckbun grows sparse come these days. Of course the lack o' blame to one hand, but I gave Chinny a firm understandsy. Blood and doom, and the whole book, so he'd be learning himmin, or something. All he can about how to turn the hammers. Of him never you fear. About your Victoria, nothing yet. Walk she an inch above the ground, for all the dirt of her footprints have I found. Dominic. And I know this is the most awkward thing I've ever done. It is probably better to not speak of it ever again. Anything behind there? No, well, I didn't expect there to be anything. But I think it's here that we have to go. Yes. Also, there's a guy patrolling this room. We probably don't want to bother him. And don't want him to bother us. So, you know, better hide around the corner here. He might still be able to see us. So, you know what, let's just close the door. Which I think they usually don't react to. But I have the feeling that once they actually did, and I don't know, it's kind of weird. Are we safe yet? Are we safe yet? No, we are not. No, we are really... Oh, yes, we are. Well, they can see pretty far. So, sometimes when you think you're safe, you're in fact not. Also, this floor is too loud. That's good to know. Alright. So, excuse me for a moment. Alright. So the smart thing to do here is to stay on the carpet, because the floors are pretty loud. So it's better not to follow him, because we can't sneak up on him anyway. Though I would have enjoyed to be able to... Well, never mind. Let's just wait for his buddy there. Him. And let me save, just to be safe. Actually, no, I won't quick save here. I will like legibly save, because otherwise this could be a mistake that I can't correct quite easily. So yeah, here he is, the guy. And I'm standing on the wrong side, am I? Yes, I am. Well, that won't be much of a problem, because we can snatch his key anyway.
Who's there?
No one. Absolutely no one.
And declare yourself.
No, I won't. I will go in there.
As soon as I find you, you're dead.
And you can't stop me. At least I hope so. Might have been better to wait for him to move past, but what can I do?
Turn around very slowly.
Never mind then. Excuse me for a moment. So here we are again. And now we should be pretty safe, because he's fairly far away, probably too far away to hear us. You know, it's really annoying, these marble floors, they're so loud. But now we are in the Lord's bedroom. That's not where his scepter is in his throne room. But here in his bedroom there's quite a lot of valuable stuff, like the tiara there, like these coins there, and like... basically nothing else. Maybe these... No, I was wrong. Well, that's a shame. I would still say that we didn't do too badly. That's what I was going to say. Now we have to get back out again. And another guy is coming on. Well, we have to wait for him then. Instead of being careless. So, you know, let me cut it out for a moment. And here we are again. Now, are we fast enough to...
Who's noising about then?
Well, not like that. God, I'm bad at this game. But never mind. If we waited for just a moment longer, we... Well, no, not really. You know what? Then that's a problem we will have to attend to in the next episode. Yes. But for today, I am your German snob. This is Let's Play Thief Gold, and I'll be seeing you again tomorrow. And until then, have a wonderful evening and goodbye.